And that's why our cactus were able to get the opportunity to grow out of proportion, and today that helped for us to be more dry and really more a desert compared to when the Spaniards arrived here. We're right now on the northern side of the island, and this side of the island is completely undeveloped, and it will never ever be developed, thank God. In 1950, a law was passed that they will not develop the northern part, and in 1993, 2.5 acres of land was preserved, was known as the National Park Adikok, and with funds from European Union and the Netherlands in 2003, Aruba were able to preserve 40% of the island, and the whole northern coast falls into that 40%, and is under the management, care, and guidance and protection of the National Park Parque Aricok. And I love that. Being a person from the Caribbean, I love my Caribbean islands, but it breaks my heart every time I visit to see how they're turning into concrete jungles. At least Aruba had the vision to try to protect most of its nature. What's nice about this side of the island is that you can clearly see the formation of Aruba. Aruba, remember I said earlier, is made up of 40% coral, 60% lava flows. And you can see that what you have on your left-hand side, that's all coral. Coral grows 1/2 inch every 1,000 years. What you have on your right-hand side, that's all lava. The beautiful black rocks you're going to see pretty soon in the water, that's lava flows as well. The island was formed over 100 million years ago, and we were formed over a hot spot on the Nazca Plate. And the Nazca Plate is located off the coast of Peru and Ecuador. We moved away from the hot spot, and as we moved away from the hot spot, there was nothing left to feed our volcanoes. So the volcanoes died out and became known as cinder cones. And the lava flows, well, they cooled off and corals started growing on top of them. Somewhere between 90 million and 60 million years ago, Aruba was pushed up from the bottom of the sea in 3 stages. And once we became exposed, erosion started eroding, shaping and forming the island, and all of our cinder cones got eroded away, they blended into each other, and that's what makes up the backbone of the island. So even though Aruba was formed by volcanic activity, we're not considered a volcanic island, simply because we don't have anything to feed our volcanoes anymore, so they have died out. The islands that make up the Caribbean arc, so the islands from Grenada all the way up to St. Martin, they are volcanic by origin and will forever remain volcanic, for those islands are formed on a subduction zone. And subduction zones is where you have 2 plates passing over each other. So where you have the Caribbean arc, you have the Atlantic plate is being pushed beneath the Caribbean plate, and the Caribbean plate is being pushed up. And there's cracks in the earth, and those cracks feeds the volcanoes, and every so often they explode and create new land. A few million years from now, you're going to have one huge landmass from Grenada till St. Martin, and those volcanoes will just keep on creating more and more land. Geologically speaking, this island belongs to South America. We are connected to the South American continental shaft. The drop-off of the South American continental shaft is here on our right-hand side. However, the body of water that surrounds the island is the Caribbean Sea. And that's the reason why we're considered a Caribbean island and not South American. On the north coast, the drop-off is anywhere from 1,000 to 3,000 feet into the Caribbean Sea. Because it's deep waters, it's colder waters. Colder waters, you find larger fish. Larger fish is better food for the sharks. Same energy they use to capture small fish, they use to capture larger fish, and that's much more sustainable. So our sharks do live on this side of the island, and that's why the locals do not swim on this side. Way too dangerous. Deep water, strong currents, rough seas, and lots of sharks. Erosion is what helped form our natural bridges as well. Aruba used to have 7 natural bridges. 5 of them you have to hike to get to them. Where we're heading to Boca Brick, used to have the 2 most accessible ones. You had the largest natural bridge of the Caribbean, and next to it the 2nd largest natural bridge of Aruba. They are carved out of the coastline by the wind, the rain, and the waves. Erosion what formed them, and erosion is what eroded them and caused them to collapse. The larger bridge collapsed in 2005, and when it did, it created a crack leading to the smaller one. So that one is running the risk of collapsing as well. Now when it's gone, believe me, the government will figure out a way how to transport everyone to one of the remaining bridges. You will not have to hike to get to it anymore. We're almost at the bridge. In the distance, you will notice that there's a beach. That beach is known as the Anicuri Beach. Anicuri at one point was a bridge. That bridge collapsed, eroded away, and today it's a beautiful beach. And that's where the kids go to do their surfing and bodyboarding. I would not swim out there. They come in, they go, oh, a shark went beneath me. Good for them. The debris you see behind the rails, that's what's left of the bridge that has eroded. I give it another 50 to 80 years and water will start coming in. There's 2 flights of steps that you could go down there and explore it. It's quite interesting with the type of fossils you will encounter. The bridge will be located behind our bus. Please do not walk on the bridge. It's unstable. It could collapse at any moment. So that's the reason why they have signs there. Danger, do not cross. Do not go too close to the edge because if you slip and fall in the water, you will get drowned. Now folks, behind the building you might find some rock piles. Please do not make those rock piles. We have a constant battle every day with our visitors. We break them down, they come, they rebuild them. It's causing a lot of destruction and erosion to our nature. In Aruba, we've lost 2 species of lizards because of this practice. Lizards like to lay their eggs beneath the rock. When you lift the rock up, the eggs are exposed to the elements, the wind blows them away, and they're lost forever. So please do not make those rock piles, okay? Watch your step, be careful, because every day the ambulance come out here to pick up people because they're too busy with their selfie, not paying attention where they're walking. They stumble and severely injure themselves. Don't want you injuring yourself to spoil your vacation, okay? Inside the building, they have a refreshment stand, they have the restrooms, it's clean, good music, air conditioning, but Wi-Fi stops up here, and they have a souvenir shop. It's now, let me check the time, it's now going to be 20 minutes past 4. We have 15 minutes here, so at 4:35, we'll continue to our next stop, okay? Watch your step, hold on to anything.
Ito na yung natural bridge ng Aruba. Maraming mga turista dito. Pero pinagbalawalan na ito. Sila rin. So may bridge siya dyan. Tawag ko ng natural bridge. Wala. Maraming turista dito. Ito yung tawag nilang natural bridge. So, may isa pa din dyan. Tignan natin. Dyan na siya. Hanggang dyan lang siya. Yung isa na hero. Ito yung dinadayo ng maraming turista dito. May mga Mga gift shop sila dito. May mga turista. May mga mountains din sila dito. Ito na yung sign ng natural bridge na dinarayo dito. Ito yung kadaming mga turista dito. So ito yung dinarayo ng mga maraming turista pag pumunta ka dito sa Aruba. Ito yung kabila is North Shore naman ito. Yung may lighthouse, ito yung South Shore na dinarayo din ng mga maraming turista. Pero dito wala masyadong naliligo kasi malalim yung mga daang dagat at saka daming mga corals din, matatalim yung mga bato dito. Tsaka mayroon din ditong mga rock formation at saka lava formation. Ayan. So doon yung may marka doon na natural bridge. Welcome to the natural bridge. So kaya makikita natin. Ayan o. So daming mga turista dito. Meron pang mga hiking doon sa kabila. Dinarayo din. Pinupuntahan ng maraming turista. Pwede na tayo magpunta doon. Yan. So, palapit tayo. So ganito yung mga kadaming mga bus na nagbisita dito. May canteen dito, may refreshment area, saka may mga bathroom, kainan, souvenirs. Yan siya. Ito yung makikita natin na mga natural dito. May eagle sila, may penguin, may turtle. So, yan. Ito yung makikita natin sa natural bridge. So bawal na dito papasok, baka mahulog yun siya. So yan, tinatawag na natural bridge kasi sa ilalim tubig na, at sa taas may mga rock formation. So lakas ang kuan dito, mga hangin dito. Yan. Oh, napakalakas dito. Yan. Wow. Kita mo yung balot dito, waves dito, malakas na siya. So coral formation yan, tapos lava formation yan. Napakalakas yung pan dito. Itong alon waves dito. Para siyang North Shore compared to sa Hawaii. Yun. Napakalakas. Ay magsisilbi dyan. May mga nag-perform ng stone. Yan. Yan lang. Yan. Nakasahan ng alon. Saka may banda din yan. Manong klase pa dyan. Bird. Ayan siya. Steady lang siya. Or glider. Ganito kalakas yung mga alon dito. Lakas. Ito yung north shore ng Aruba. Wala nang naliligo dito kasi malalim yung dagat at saka may mga corals din dito. Saka malakas yung hangin dito, delikado. Pero dami lang mga sharks dito. Dami ding mga dito. Ganito ka daming tao dito, mga turista. Ito yung nakikita nating natural bridge yan. So na-develop siya ng tourist spot. Ganito ka daming tao na pumupunta dito. So, delikado na siya. So, don't go. Caution. Dami. Dami pa rin mga bato-bato doon sa kabila. Ano natin? Nung nandoon. So may lava formation pa rin a million years ago. So may mga volcano dito. So, ito yung mga rock formation dito. Yan. So coral plus rock formation plus volcano formation. So ito na yung natural bridge na sinasabi nila dito sa Aruba. So napuntahan din natin. Maganda din siya, natural. Kasi sa ilalim nakagawa siya ng parang bridge, parang tulay. May tubig dito. Malaki. Meron na silang pito dito. Dalawa nag-collapse na. Yung isa nag-collapse na siya. Kaya ito yung pinakamalapit. May 5 pa daw na kaso malayo na daw, hindi na nila mapuntahan. So may mga hiking pa dyan sa banda. So ganito ka daming tao. May steps pa dyan. Yan. Ito ka dami mga turista dito. Dami. Tsaka ito yung gift shops dito. Yan. Yan. Kita mo yung natural bridge. Lakas. Yung sa kabila. Paano siya? Nag-collapse na. Ito yung isang natural bridge na collapse. Hindi na siya collapse na siya, hindi na magamit, hindi na makikita din. Ayan, lakas kasi ng alon dito. So dati meron siyang dyan, bridge dyan. Ayan, pili natin siya. Ayan, wala na siya. Collapse na siya. Ayan. Isa na lang na yan na lang ang naiwan. Ito isa, na-collapse na siya. Yung na-collapse sa isa. ng hangin dito kasi na alon. So, ito yung dinarayan nilang natural bridge na makikita natin dito. Yung isa na natural bridge. Lakas ng hangin dito kaya hindi siya masyadong dinarayo ng mga beach goer kasi malalim yung dagat. So sa south yung may magandang beach. Dito naman kita natin isang natural bridge na collapse na siya. So isang tao, isang mga turista na nagbisita dito. Yan. So 15 minutes lang tayo. So ito na yung tinatawag nila na natural bridge. Lalim kasi may napakaganda. Tingnan. Natural siya. Dami mga yan. So, tinatawag siyang natural bridge kasi sa million na taon, million years na-form siya ng ganon. So, ganon na siya. So, ganyan na siya. Yan. Yung isa na collapse. Malakas din ng alon dito. Tingnan mo yan, oh. Oh, napakalakas. Lakas. Lakas na alon. Yan. Yan siya. So, nakunan din natin lahat ng angle. So, ito yung view dito sa natural bridge ng Aruba, Caribbean Sea. So, may pangadanan para pala dyan. Kita. Gusto ko isa dito. Nakolapse na siya. Isa na lang nag-exist. Ayan. Kas na rin ang pero may mga trail pa dyan, no? Kung gusto mo mag-hike, dapat marami kang oras. Ayan. Bawi na tayo. Ito yung mga pan dito, tourist dito.